Good afternoon, children. This is Saipul sir speaking. Children, in the previous class, I had shared a video on perimeter and area. There was a primary concept of area and perimeter, how to find this and that. So, children, that was a common video which I've shared, which I've failed to share with you all. And right now, I'm going to make a video on the concept of perimeter and area exactly on my own words. So, children, the very first thing that we need to understand when we talk about perimeter, when we talk about area of any shape, the very first thing that we need to understand is what is two-dimensional shape. Two-dimensional shape is a shape in which there is only length and breadth is available, but there is no height or no other dimensions, only length and breadth. Those figures, those shapes are known as two-dimensional figures. So the area of two-dimensional figures and three-dimensional figures, it varies. It depends actually. So I don't want to make the things very much complicated for you all. It's a very simple concept. That is what I'm going to explain right now. When we talk about an area of a shape, suppose I want to consider a rectangle. This is a rectangle. This is a square. This is a circle. I want to at this particular moment at the primary stage, I want to give out only examples on these three shapes. When we're talking about an area of this particular shape, rectangle, or area of this cube, area of this square or area of this circle, we're actually talking about how much space occupied by this shape, how much space is occupied by this figure. That is only the area of a shape or area of a particular place. Suppose I am writing. I'm using this particular copy. So I want to find the area of this copy. So if you want to find the area of this copy, first thing is what you have to understand. What is area of this? What is area for this copy? Area means how much space occupied by this paper. How much space occupied by this paper is called area of this paper. And when we're talking about perimeter of a figure, perimeter of a shape, whatever, perimeter of a figure, it means the length of the boundary. Length of the boundary is known as perimeter of that figure. So children, I'm going to repeat my word once again. When we're talking about area of a figure, it means how much space occupied by that figure is called area of that figure. So when we're talking about area of a rectangle, it is different from the area of square. It's different from area of the circle. All these three shapes have different formula. So as we're studying in class 7, as we would be promoted to the higher classes, 8, 9 and 10, the concept of area would be much vast and much things we will come to know. It would come in details. So right now we are talking about only the area in class 8. Again, these concepts will be coming in class 9. We will talk about total surface area, like that. So the area means how much space occupied by that figure is called area of that shape or area of that figure only. So suppose for rectangle, if you want to find the area of a rectangle, just simple thing that we have to do, that is you have to multiply length and breadth. This is the formula of area of a rectangle. The product of length and breadth results the area of a rectangle. When we're talking about area of square, it's a product of side and side, side into side. Now question might be coming in your mind that, so what is side? Actually, the measure of one side is called side of the square. Actually, as we all know that the measure of all the sides of a square are equal. Measure of all the sides of a square are equal. So it means that if you multiply side and side twice, you are going to get the area of a square. In case of circle, it is different. The area of circle is pi r square. Now question might be coming in your mind, so what is pi and what is r, this and that. Pi is a value, it's an irrational number. Pi is a number which is constant. It has a constant value, it has a fixed value. The value of pi is 22 by 7. Now question comes that, so from where this 22 by 7 is coming? This value has come after long observations and lot of experiments. This is a value which we use directly in mathematics. It is introduced directly in mathematics as 22 by 7. And in some cases, in some situations, we'll be writing the value of pi as 3.14. If you divide 22 by 7, you would never get an answer. It would come 3.14 dot 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 something would be keep on coming. So that's why we take up to up to 2 decimals value of 22 by 7. It means 3.14. The value of pi is 22 by 7 or 3.14. You will be told, you will be asked when to use what. In some questions you have to use 22 by 7. In some questions you have to use 3.14. That would depend in which situation what we have to use. That would be told. That would be asked. Apart from it, so the formula of area of a circle is pi r square. Pi r square matlab 22 by 7 into r into r. R means radius of the circle. If you multiply radius twice and with 22 by 7, you are going to get the area of this circle. So children, we had a discussion on the area of these 3 figures. More figures are there, more shapes are there. In case of triangle, it's different. In case of trapezium, it's different. In case of rhombus, it's different. In case of 3-dimensional shapes like cuboid, cube, right, cylinder, then cone, all this sphere, all these shapes have got different formula. As we are studying only in class 7, so we will be dealing with only with this rectangle, cube, rectangle, square, then the circle, like that. So children, the first question of exercise 11.1. So we are going to start with the question number 1. The question is, the length and the breadth of a rectangular piece of land is 500 meter and 300 meter respectively. Find its area. We have got a piece of land, a square piece, rectangular piece of land, which length is 500 meter and the breadth is 300 meter. And what are we asked to do? We have to find its area. So we will write in this way. We know that area of rectangle is equal to length into breadth. So here length is 500, breadth is 300. Let us find out the product of it. It's going to give 150000 meters square. This is the total area of this rectangular piece of land. Now it has got another part. It was the first part of this question. If you check out in a book, you will be able to understand. And the next part of this question is the cost of the land. If 1 meter square of the land costs 10,000 rupees. Okay, all right. If 1 meter square piece of land is pricing rupees 10,000. 1 meter square piece of land is pricing 10,000 rupees. Therefore, the price of 15,000 meter square piece of land is very simple. 1 class 1 or 2 standard question. How to find the cost of 15,000 meter square? 15,000 into 10,000. Results how much? 1, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1s, 10s, 100, 1000, 10,000, lakh, 10 lakh, crore, 10 crore, 15 crore rupees. It's 15 crore rupees is the price of 15,000 meter square piece of land. So I believe it's understandable. It was a very simple question. Like by simply multiplying length and breadth, you may get the area of a rectangle. Once you're getting the area of the rectangle, just do the product of area of the land and the price of 1 meter square. You will get 15 crore. That is the total cost of the rectangular piece of land. So I'm over with the question number 1. If you have got any doubts or confusions, please drop your queries in the comment section or in the WhatsApp group. Next question number 2. Find the area of a square park whose perimeter is 320 meter. We have a square park. Okay, that's a beautiful park. Area, perimeter is given. Perimeter is 320 meter. Children, as we all know that perimeter of a figure means the length of the boundary, just the length of the boundary. As it has got four sides, all four sides, the sum of all four sides is 420. Now if I ask you all a question, if the sum of all four sides are 320 and all sides are of equal measure, I'm going to repeat my word once again. If the measure of all four sides are equal and the sum of all four sides are 320, what is the measure of each side? The measure of each side is 320 by 4, 80 meter. Now children, you might be thinking, sir, why did you divide it by 4? Because if it is 80, 80, 80, 80, if all the sides are of 80, 80, 80, 80, then it becomes 320. Means simply you have to just divide it by 4. You just simply divide 320 by 4. You are going to get the measure of each side. That would be 80 meter for each side of the square park. For the each side of either side of of the park would be 80 meter, 80 meter, 80 meter, 80 meter. So naturally, all four sides, the sum of all four sides is going to be 320 meter. That's brilliant. I got the measure of each side, that is 80 meter. Now I'm going to find the area of this square park. We know that area of square is equal to side into side. Side into side means 80 meter into 80 meter results 6400 meters square. From where I am getting this meter square? Meter into meter results meter square. Meter into meter results meter square. Children, always keep in mind, whenever you are getting something, you are getting any unit in square, like centimeter square, meter square, kilometer square, millimeter square, like that. Always remember they're talking about area. The unit of area comes in square. Okay, unit of area comes in square. So it is 6400 meters square. So children, I have discussed about only two sums of exercise 11.1. I want you to try out these two sums your own. Watch this video again and again if you have got any doubts or confusion. If you have got any queries, if you don't understand, if you face any problem anywhere throughout these explanations, please drop your query in the comment section or in the WhatsApp group. Till then, thank you so much, children. And next questions 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, 8. All remaining questions would be explained by me for sure. And I want you to try out the next question your own. The next question is question number 3. I'm giving this question as your homework. Try out this sum, question number 3. If you have got any doubts or confusions, your sir is there to help you out. Till then, thank you so much, children. Thanks a lot and thank you so much. Have a good day.